Oh, yeah, I hate these freaking forks. Oh, what is going on? Can't just go and do, whoa, tractor. Can't just go and do anything normal. You always gotta be messing with junk. It's always gotta be some kind of junk. Oh, that was falling off. Almost falling off. They're not the right width. Ay, 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 ay. What does she want? Hello?
Hey, hon, you have a package down here.
Oh, really?
It's something from Garvee.
Oh, wow. All right, I'll be down. These forks are really pissing me off right now. I was trying to pick up some basket of wood. I'll be down.
Alrighty. Let me know what it is.
All right.
Love you.
Love
Bye.
you. Bye. Huh. Well, we're going to get back to this. I don't know what I got down there, but we'll see. Woo, what is that? Oh, no way. 4,000 pound capable pallet forks. Oh, perfect timing. Perfect timing. All right. So Garvee sent these to me. It's a sponsored video. Thanks, Garvee. I really, really, really needed these. This is how you make a 40-year-old tractor even more useful. Let's get a knife and open these up. Whew, I bet FedEx was not happy to deliver these things. Yikes. All right, look at that. They're looking good. All right, guys. Well, we're going to find out if Garvee has good customer service. So I wanted to show you this. Let me make sure my camera is right. I don't know if you can tell, but it's getting shadowy because I've been out here for this like over hour, better than almost hour and a half. Check this out. See that? Both of them work like that. These here, I had to put this bar on here to turn these. Now this one here, I got to turn out, but you can see it's bent now. And I've put never sees on them. But this one works other than the fact that it bent. This one works fine. This one is screwed, blued, and tattooed. All right. So it will work. But if you're going to pay $250, it should work right. So I can make this work. So I struggled with this, and I'll show you what happens. So, like I said, it'll work because you can get your bucket, probably get your bucket up underneath there, because your bucket goes in like between the black and the orange, right? And it goes all the way up. Now, watch what happens, right? Is it right here? Right there. See how it's bent? That's it. It's done. It's stripped. That bolt is stripped. So I don't know what they did, if they cross-threaded it or I don't know.
a dough scraper.
Hey guys, so it's been about 2 weeks since Garvee sent me these forks, and this is the one that's galded, stripped, whatever. So I contacted them. I'm thinking, I might as well try and contact them and see what they say. Obviously I got them for free, but let's see, test their customer service out. So I contacted them, and they're like, hey, we're sorry about that. We'll send you out another pair so that you can use them. Now, to be right up front, I have been using these. If you've noticed in the past couple videos, they've been in there. Haven't really spoke about them too much. But when I got these, when Garvee contacted me, they gave me a bunch of choices. I have some YouTube friends. They got the log grapple and some other things, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll get a log grapple. But I didn't get that offer. This was what I seen that I liked. So I was like, hey, I have an old set. I don't even know where they're at. They're up there holding the tarp down now, that my dad made in the 80s or 90s, made in the early 90s. And they've laid out in the weather for decades, and you couldn't adjust them. There was no way for them to stay where they were other than a thumb screw, which was just rusted there. So they just flopped around. They didn't work. They're in the beginning of this video. So I was like, oh, these will be cool. I don't know how much I'll use them, but turns out I absolutely love these things. Like, they've been on since the day I got these and made the first part of this video. I've used them for everything. The big thing here is you can't tighten this guy down, and you can see what happens here. Can you see that? Let me show you. The big thing is, doesn't really, once it's back on the bucket, it doesn't really move around. But if you roll your bucket down, it wants to fall off and then get all wonky. So they sent me a new pair. Right there they are. We're going to put them on. And I'm just going to insert the clips that I've been using these things. I will tell you, I love these things. I have used them to carry baskets of firewood. Which I had trouble doing before because the forks moved around so much. Carried all my logs for my fence posts right here. I put that in there. And I use it all the time now at the mill. I park it at the mill, and I pull my lumber off. and I throw it right on here. So I'll show you that too. Up with 27 2x4s, a 3.5x4, 7 2x2s. But I love these things, and they've only been off once since I got them, and that was to carry the compost for the raised beds. So really, really like them. One thing I will say is you have to be conscious of the fact that you can damage your bucket with them. These things are rated for 4,000 pounds. You could bend the bottom of your bucket pretty quickly trying to do stuff that you shouldn't be doing with your tractor. So it does have these chain pockets. I didn't even look at the directions, to be honest with you. But I'm assuming you could put a chain in here and then put maybe like a turnbuckle to your, and that would help hold it up. I have a bale spear that works kind of the same way. It has a chain that wraps around with a turnbuckle right here. So I would assume if I had like some loose chain that you could put in that pocket and then have maybe one or something to get a turnbuckle. That, you know, like the flip type, you know what I'm talking about? Probably not the screw type, they're too long, but the ones that flip over. That would probably work great, and I might do that as an addition, because I'm telling you, I don't even take these things off. I just find so many uses for it. It's ridiculous. So, yeah, I really, really like them. So let's take these off, put the new ones on. It's not toolless to take them on and off, especially if you want to store them, right? So let's do that, and then we'll put the new ones on, and I'll insert some clips of me using these things. I highly recommend them, and there'll be a link in the description and a pinned comment where you can get these, and I think I get a commission. All right, guys, there it is. They're all on there. But like I said, I've been using these things for 2 weeks. The ones with the bad lockdown. And I absolutely love them. Like, I never used my tractor at the sawmill ever, because you just couldn't do it. I had no reason. With the forks that I had, if you threw lumber on there, they'd move all around and fall off. So these things are awesome. I've actually used these, piled lumber on them, sat here in my driveway and worked on this, pulled lumber right off, building something, using them as a workbench. And I actually have an idea for these, to build a box that I could take out with me in the woods when I'm harvesting trees. And I could, because I don't use the bucket to do anything with that. I always had to, like, if I did that, I always had to put my chainsaw in there, my gas, and always falling over and all that. I was actually thinking of building a box about the same size as an IBC tote, like area wise, not as high, obviously, that I could put my chainsaws in, gas, oil, tools, snacks. You know, you always got to have a snack when you're out there micro logging, your drink, a couple beers and chainsaws, felling trees. That's definitely a good combination. You know, whatever you need, pull ropes if you need one, chains, all that good stuff could all be in this box on the forks. Then I could just drop the tree, hook up to it with the chain, drag it back to the mill, or drag it back to the wood splitter, or whatever. So, and that's one of the reasons I got these, was because of that. I want to be able to park it right by the wood splitter with I'm going to build some IBC cages, and just split right into them. So I don't have to touch them again. I want to treat my wood as radioactive. And then all I have to do is get on the tractor, go over and set it down, grab another one, split right into it. So I'm not throwing it into the back of my side-by-side, then going over and stacking it. And it takes me longer to do that than it does to split an entire load. So these are a great addition to an old tractor that you can't take the bucket off of and put forks on. So highly recommend them. Check out the pinned comment and the link in the description. Like I said, I think I get a little commission. So appreciate you watching. Catch you on the next one.